ladies and gentlemen. Today we're going to be talking about Newton's first law of motion. So Newton's first law of motion is an object, when in motion, tends to stay in motion at a constant velocity unless an external force acts upon it. So what that means is what you saw in the clip of the two cars colliding, is the bigger car was pushing the smaller car back. Why? Even if they had the same force, which I did, I pushed them with the same amount of force at each other at the same time. Why did the bigger car push the smaller car back? Because of the momentum and the mass of the bigger car being greater than the smaller car. It having a greater force pushing against the smaller car, making the smaller car go backwards, even if they have the same speed. Say they crash at 30 miles an hour, right? A bigger truck against a smaller car is, even if they're going the same speed, is going to push the smaller car back no matter what. Alright, so now we're going to be talking about Newton's second law of motion. Newton's second law is the force acting on an object is equal to the mass of that object times the acceleration. So, as I'm showing in this clip, I'm picking up a weight with one hand, and obviously that's not working. See how I drop it? I'm not able to lift the weight, but the second time I do it, I lift it with two hands, and that works. So the reason why that is because I had more acceleration and more mass acting upon that, with more momentum, more force acting upon that to lift that weight. Similar thing with the next clip. We're having one guy alone, using my hands, pushing a car, and it's very difficult for him because pushing a car by yourself is pretty difficult, obviously. And within the next clip, he gets a buddy with him, and he pushes, and is going much faster, about twice as fast, because there's more force and more acceleration getting pushed on that car to move it forward. So when you have two people pushing, it's going to be a much greater force, even though the mass is still being the same, keeping the same on the car. No mass is changing, more force acting upon it, thus leading to Newton's second law. Alright, let's talk about Newton's third law, his third and final law. So, Newton's third law, the definition is for every force, there is an equal and opposite reaction, but in the opposite direction. So in the clips I'm showing you here is one of me punching a wall. So, me punching the wall is giving a force acting upon the wall, but the wall is also reacting the same exact way back onto me. So the exact same force I'm presenting on the wall, same force the wall is presenting back onto me. I really hope this helped you guys out with learning Newton's laws. I know it really helped me out just making the video and helped me understand them a little bit better. My name is Sawyer Dell'Aquila, and I'm out.